Hello everyone and welcome to another one of my silly lighting videos. If you don't like these kind of videos, I suggest you turn this one off right now. And last time I suggested you go watch some Star Wars trailers. Speaking of Star Wars, it's happening right now. It's opening right now all around the world. Right down the street from my house, there were lines around the block, people in costume, there were people selling things on the street, it was on the news. They've done like over $100 million in ticket sales before the show even came out. They're predicting this could be one of the biggest movies of all time. And I think they might be right. What's interesting about this installment of it is they're using practical effects, which is the kind of things that DJs use every week. We use practical effects. We're not doing CGI. We're doing stuff like moving heads. We're doing things like mirror balls and beams and parkans, you name it, to create a surreal environment on our dance floors. And when you have a cultural phenomenon this huge, like I predict this will be, there are going to be a lot of design cues that we may want to take as DJs and lighting designers and incorporate them into our visual presentations. What am I talking about? Well, I'm not talking about getting Stormtrooper moving heads or Darth Vader moving heads. What I am saying is that, a pearl moving head like this kind of looks like a Stormtrooper. It's white plastic. And a visual cue like this to an audience who's really excited about something like Star Wars, they could really like this. I remember the first Star Wars. When it came out, I was a kid. Something like a short garbage can with a round lid on it kind of looked like R2-D2, and it made it cool. So if we had a bunch of pearl moving heads, and then we had one black one, this could be kind of like the Darth Vader or the whatever the new guy's name is. Something like the Starburst looks like a planet, kind of Death Star looking. It has these protruding lenses on it, which is very Star Wars looking. I always thought this looked like something that you'd see on a Tusken Raider's head in the first Star Wars. It produces beams. Beams are hot, different colors. Red and green are going to be your hottest colors, especially with your beam fixtures. You do lightsabers and all kinds of stuff. But something like this will give you kind of a planetary effect around the room with different dots of light that kind of look like stars. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. A lot of the spaceships have sharp edges on them, kind of like if you scrim a tripod stand. If you stretch black scrim onto, let's say, a tripod, it kind of looks like an Imperial starship to me. A little bit. Again, it's design cues. Sometimes they have the desert planet in the Star Wars films. It looks like they have it in this one. And you're looking at tones that we don't typically get out of lighting, such as browns and tans, but you can still incorporate that in your table dressings. This is pop culture. This is stuff that's going to be hot buttons for people. It's going to get them excited. So there you have it. Silly lighting videos, some suggestions for you, some ideas. And let me know what you think in the comment section. Maybe you think that I'm full of it, or maybe you have a really cool idea of something that you can incorporate into your presentation that kind of takes design cues from the Star Wars series or the new Star Wars film. There's going to be more stuff. And in the old Star Wars films, there might have been like one scene where a guy walked out of the door and it was kind of blue wash in the background and some steam came out. All of a sudden, steam and blue wash is cool just because of that one little scene. It can be that powerful. Well, see you next time. Practice and enjoy.